Hello, how are you? Okay, we know you have two languages. Well, we want to ask you some questions about how did you learn or how just your process. Okay, let's start. Okay, for how long have you been learning the language?
Okay, it was like around 4 years, I can say that, but I still learning that now that I live it in Canada. So every day I learn more and every day I learn new things. So I can say like 4 years ago I learned the language when I was studying at the university.
Oh, okay. What were the main reasons you decide to learn that language?
Okay, one of the main reason was the opportunity to travel and meet people and the opportunity to get a good job, and because I liked teaching, so that was one of the main reasons too that I decided to study the language. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. What strategies help you the most?
Okay, one was when watching movies in English, of course, and also listen music. That can be one of the tools that really helped me. And also a study for sure. Study hard.
Okay, okay. Did you start first by acquiring vocabulary, by studying the grammar, or through social interaction?
I can see both on the with social interaction, of course, talking with people and using some book that I can use to help me with the grammar and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. What learning tools help you to learn the language? For example, didactic books, app, dictionaries.
Um, well, when I started learning the language, probably there was not like too many apps that nowadays, but I can say like a books that help me a lot. Yeah, and watching videos in English on YouTube that helped me too.
Oh, okay. Um, now, um, okay. I know you are a mom, right? I think this question will be very good to explain. Okay, should parents be careful about mixing language?
Um, Yeah, you like mixing language, that can be a really hard. But I have a 2 years old boy, so I speak to him in Spanish, and my husband speak to him in English, so he can catch both language. And when they're little at that age, they can learn so many things. So for me and for my husband, we decided doing it that way. So I speak to him in Spanish, and my husband speak to him to English, and he understand pretty good both. So for us, we feel okay with that. But is every part, every family have the decision for them and what works better, and then we think that works for us good.
Oh, okay. Um, okay. Does learning two language at the same time affect and a child development?
Learning the both language.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At first, it was really hard for me to. I think was really hard when you know one language and you try to learn another one because your mind is thinking in Spanish, right? And you want to say the words in English. It's hard sometimes at first because the order and the sequence of words is not the same. So yeah, I guess was a little bit hard for me at first. Try to learn both language.
Oh, okay, okay. Can adults learn to speak for any language without an accent?
Like adult people, probably they can learn to speak English. Yeah, they can do it for sure. It's gonna be a little bit harder, but not impossible to do it. So I think they'll be okay too.
Okay. um, did your native language have any influence in your learning process? So, some language share grammatical structure.
Sometimes the accent is really hard for me to pronounce on words. So yeah, I guess the grammar sometimes is hard, and the pronunciation too in different words because we are Latin and we speak, I guess, in a different way that the native people talk. So yeah, probably grammar can affect and also the pronunciation too.
Okay. What challenge did you face during the language learning process?
Oh, for me, the most difficult part to learn the language was like I was so afraid to talk because I was scared to make mistake at first with the pronunciation. That was the most hard for me. Just to be afraid to make mistake. But let me tell you something. It's okay to make mistake. This is how we learn. Don't be scared or afraid to pronounce a word. Always is gonna be someone there to correct you and to help you. But for me, when I was studying, that was the really difficult part. Try to speak and then be scared to be wrong. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And any anecdote during your language learning process that you would like to share?
Yeah, for sure. I would like to share that with you. One of the most important and really nice experience that I can tell you was when I have the opportunity to travel to Canada for I have like 4 months study in a Canadian university. So that was a really good experience for me. I learned culture, I meet people, and yeah, that was really nice for me experience. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love this interview because this way other people can see that it is not difficult to learn language, especially English.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thanks. So see you later.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Okay, bye. Okay, let's talk about the challenge we face as we learn the English language. Tell me about your experience.
Hello, teacher and college. It started to understand English by listening to music. It has been a little difficult for me to speak it, but with effort, every day I am trying to improve it and manage to speak and understand it well. I am doing well, thanks the good. Thanks.
Oh, interests. In my case, I tell you that I started watching videos and listening to music on YouTube, science childhood. Then read books in English and Spanish, the socialities hymn. And high school, we offered on a course in English college, bilingual Panama. I learning a lot in that course. Science it helping a lot to communicate with other people. Also to loosen the language more or to acquire more fluency. So to speak and to lose fear already when I arrived at the university, I had a little knowledge. Of course, the subject they offer us in these careers are not the same as those of the school, but at let's already had a knowledge and a best more than everything. In this process, I still continued to learn. I had a lot of setbacks at first because I gained the fear of speaking in public. Um, since there were people more advanced than me, but still I did not give up or even surrender. I continued to learn more of the English language, trying to know new things and knowing that English is learning every day a little more than anything else. So, and finish, the Nazareth and me, Natalia Rodriguez, the and the experience. So, an experience in the English language. So, thank you and see you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Learning a language is much more complicated than people think. Many times we have a good level of grammar or vocabulary, but how much time to start talking? Our legs begin to warm up, and no one understands what we are saying. No, I started to connect with English when I was about 6 years old. I watched comics or subtitled movies, and I learned a lot of words. And then in school, when I already knew how to think a little more, I began to improvise with my grandfather, who was American, to such a degree that since I didn't know what to study, I got carried away by English since I was good and understood the language a lot. Thank you.